So this has been a long time coming. After many, many months and many, many requests, KOTOR 2 Jedi Masters mod is finally making an appearance here on the channel. If this is your first time coming across my content, welcome. Join us, sit down, get comfortable. I'm Negative Zero. Thank you for stopping by. If you're one of the many people who found the channel during the Enderall series that we just finished up, this is going to be a little bit different. I'm glad you're giving something new a try, and I hope you enjoy it. If you're a longtime subscriber, you know the deal. KOTOR has my heart, and probably has yours too. I'm excited we're finally getting around to this. Now, all that said, let's make sure we have our expectations in the right place. I know the logo says Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 3, but this is not KOTOR 3. While it is a really ambitious mod, it doesn't have the same sort of polish that Enderall does. And when you hear the voice acting and when you see what the dialogue is like, you'll know that this is a mod made by fans for fans. So before we get started, I need to actually talk about installing the mod itself and dealing with all the stuff that goes with that. If you're just interested in the gameplay and the content and the story, skip ahead. I won't be offended. This is going to get a little bit technical. If you're thinking of playing the Jedi Masters for yourself, you might want to follow this part. See, the thing is, there's basically two versions of KOTOR 2 out there. There's the updated version on Steam. It was updated a couple of years ago by a company called Aspyr. They're the same people who brought KOTOR 1 to Android. And then there's the old version of it, which you can find on other stores. You can find it on GOG, which is actually the version that I'm playing right now. See, the new Steam version that Aspyr updated was... it added widescreen, and it made it real easy to install the Sith Lord's Restored Content mod, and it added controller support. All great things. However, when I installed this mod, it did something happened in the new version where the audio files, the voice files, and the voice acting, you couldn't hear it. It would skip through the conversation. It would go to the point where you could make a choice about whatever you were going to say, but you wouldn't know what was said in the conversation because it cut through all that part. So the audio files, there's some issue with the audio files and the current Steam version. Now, I believe you can roll it back to a legacy version, but I don't really know how to do that. I didn't have to do that because I just installed the Jedi Masters on my GOG version, the Good Old Games version of the store. I think I picked it up for like $2 on May the 4th. So I have that version installed, but it doesn't have controller support and it doesn't have widescreen. So I had to install the, I installed Flawless Widescreen. I actually looked up a tutorial by Xuul, Xuul. If you've been modding KOTOR at all, you probably know who he is. He's got a ton of great how-to videos for modding KOTOR. I saw his widescreen video. So I installed Flawless Widescreen, and I did what's called the Widescreen UI fix. That's an actual mod I installed in it. And then I also added controller support. I used, the last time I had to install or do any key binding was like XPadder was big. Now XPadder costs $10 and the old versions don't work with Windows 10. So I didn't use that. I used ReWASD if you're interested in using a controller. It was a little bit of a bear to get that all handled and mapped in a way that makes sense. And I did it a couple days ago, so I'm probably going to be a little awkward with it because I think I've forgotten everything I did. But anyways, I think that's everything I need to say. I am going to take the music out of the Star Wars crawl. It is going to, it's copyright YouTube. You know the deal. Let me go ahead and begin. All right, so we're going to go ahead and play. Oh, man, I don't even know. We're going to play a guy. I think I want to play a consular this time. I don't even remember what we did for KOTOR 2. Was it a sentinel again? I don't know. I think we're going to go consular. And, oh boy, here we go. Let's do this fairly quickly. And we're ready to go.
I have been prepared since the fall of the Great Empire. Since I was destroyed, and since I was saved, I am not the one who needs worry. This galaxy, this broken republic, I can already hear its death cry, and I am already answering it. My answer is its destruction.
Was it a scream? You screamed. What's wrong?
Alright, and we're finally in it. So that cutscene, a couple of weird things about it. It's super dark, so I'll try to fix that when I edit the video. And the first part of the conversation, I'm sure you'll have it too. I'll try to raise the volume, but the first couple of lines were really, really quiet. And this lady here, I'm fine, just a bad dream.
Oh, well, fair enough then. Stretching my legs always works for me. Unless you want to sleep it off straight away. Big meeting tomorrow. I'd hate to see you pass out halfway through. Oh, and if you want to put some clothes on, your locker's right there.
Alright, thank you very much. Now, I do have... Oh, we gotta get through all of this. Let's do that, and then... I'm trying to... I'm trying to remember the buttons. I've got the... Alright, so in the gameplay, is if you're using a controller, you definitely want to have mouse look installed, so that when you're out of this, you don't have the mouse pointer on the screen. Not really, and you can still click on things and highlight things. So let's go ahead and do that. Get all the things. Now, in here, I do have a button to cycle through the menus. I don't remember what it is. I'll have to look it up later. So I'll have to use this mouse pointer. Let's get dressed. And we're going to walk around the ship a little bit. Thank you. We'll do this. And then... Okay. And I don't think we have any weapons or anything like that. No. So let's get out of here. Oh, let's actually look at the journal. Onderon. Onderon Adventures. During your travel to Onderon, an odd nightmare has stirred you from your sleep. You can find something to do or try to sleep again. Either way, the journey still has some time to go, so you'll have to go back to bed eventually. So this is just like a little bit of an introduction. So we can go straight to bed right now, or we can walk around. Let's go talk to Sig.
Hey,
right here.
Doctor, how are you feeling?
So the voice, right, is really echoey. It's like a very bad recording on a microphone. They actually address this in the story itself, so I don't know if it's something that's supposed to be going on.
Sure.
So we're going to ask some questions. Some weird things about this is that when you have a conversation, right, we talk about where we're heading. We already know we're going to Onderon. Let's ask about the meeting tomorrow.
Funding. All I know is you got in touch with Queen Talia and got her to help you with this expedition you have planned.
And then we have an expedition. So let's say we have an expedition?
All I really know is you want to find a man called Revan.
Okay, so another thing. I could have swore, yeah, I've got the voices as high as possible and the music as low as It just seems like I can't hear the voices and all I hear is the music. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what I was...
Hey,
I'm just
Doctor,
pressing stuff
how
on
are
the
you
controller. My bad. So let's talk to her again.
Hit me.
Let's ask her who she is.
I'm Sig, your personal assistant, for over 2 years.
And it kicks you... See, it kicks you right out of the conversation. So if you want to ask more...
Doctor, how are you feeling?
I'm fine. Let me ask questions.
Sure, hit me.
And then, where are we heading?
Onderon. Big planet. You'll like it.
And I'll be going back to bed now. So, you can't ask... The way that a lot of the dialogue structure is in this, you pick one choice, and instead of cycling you back around so you can ask more questions, it boots you out of the conversation, so you have to start it up again. That's a little weird. So there's some people over here. Whoops. I'm sorry? Strange human female. Oh, you've met Sig. I'll go now. Let's talk to this guy. Hi? Bye. And then this guy's Zerka officer.
Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma.
How long is this flight? No,
I
I asked if I could go onto the bridge.
Kun grabi laking no mulara kichi kuta grasa kisha.
And we're out of the conversation, so let's talk to him again. How long have Zerka been running interplanetary flights?
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita tabosananansata.
So what's interesting is that some of the textures, I guess you would say, some of the textures are really HD. Like the walls look really nice. But when you look at the door, it's not. When we talk to this guy, it seems like his head is HD, but his shirt isn't. So that's kind of interesting. It's, it's a modding thing, I guess. Anyways, let's finally ask, how long is the flight? That's not very fast. Alright. Now I believe... My apologies. Sig? Yes. Sure, I'll get it to her. Actually, you know what? Let's take a second. Let's get it equipped. And let's try this because I want to show you. Yeah, okay. It's locked. Do I just need to shoot it? So I've just paused, and one of the things I have to do... Oh, see. Now I'm not sure how I... Oh, wait, okay. So now I have to... Because on the PC version, you're expected to use your mouse, and it doesn't have native controller support, you can't cycle through the various things like you could if you were playing on a console. So I'll have to use my mouse to do these things. And that's one of the things that's made mapping the controller so weird, because you can't go use these other things. You can't change your stance, or when you get all these other things, deal with your powers and so on. I literally have to use the mouse thing. And what I've done is I've got it... well, I guess it's not that important to you guys. But I've got it mapped. Let's unpause. Yes, I'm really good at shooting containers. We're amazing. And we got... Wait a minute. I don't want to steal his stuff. Was I supposed to do that? Training remote contain. Yeah, I guess. Anyway, let's go to the other side.
Can we help?
Oh yeah. I was just stretching my legs.
We're from the Chodo Memorial Middling School on Telos. The younglings got such good grades this year, we decided to take them all to Onderon on a history field trip.
I'd love to join you. I'm actually a doctor of history.
A doctor? You look so young. Maybe you should be leading the class. Jezin here was just about to explain what she had learned in our last lesson.
Please continue.
After the big battle of Telos, lots of people were very unhappy. They did not like other people, so them people decided to be their own people. The galaxy became 5 great factions. The Republic... The Republic...
A little bit stuck, Jezzy? Never mind. Anyone else? Clive.
The Republic, the Droids, the Exchange, the Zerker, and the Company.
Very good, Clive.
The company?
Yes, very good, class. Did the doctor have any questions to ask?
Yes, I do. What do you know about Revan?
Revan was a nasty man. He killed a woman called Mandalorian.
No, Fee, he was a general. He fought on our side.
Then whose side was Mandy on?
I'm afraid we haven't finished covering the Mandalorian War yet. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
So this is a good way to, first of all, we're going to get a little bit familiar with how the voice acting is going to go in this mod. And we also get a little bit of the background of what we're doing. Now, I didn't talk about this, but hopefully it should be clear this takes place after KOTOR 2. And a lot of stuff has happened since then. What does the class know about Onderon?
It's really big, and the Queen wears funny hats.
That's very good for a 10-year-old.
Did the doctor have any other questions?
What does the class know about the big battle of Telos?
An evil Jedi called Darth came to Telos to eat us all. Everyone had a nasty time until a general called... Someone came along with Mandalorian and blew him up. The end.
Did the doctor have any other questions?
No, I'll let you get back to your teaching. Okay, I think that's everything we can do. So let's go ahead and head back to our bed. Oh, we need to give Sig her gun.
Hey, Doctor, how are you feeling?
The merchant next door gave me this blaster for you.
He did? Oh, yes, thank you. Why don't you just keep it for now? I can take it if things get more hostile somehow.
Okay, the journal has been updated, but it says the same thing. So let's go ahead and go back to bed. Yes, I want to sleep. Let's see, that's a good start. Just keep the attitude for when Her Highness arrives. It's too big and there's no windows. Yeah, let's just, let's say number 1.
I've never met a queen before. Do you think she'll be nice? Do you think she'll be queenie?
With a palace this big, she'd better be.
Oh, look. Is this her?
You, young lady in the green robes. You're the doctor.
Ahem.
Eyes to the right, Your Majesty. I'm just the assistant.
Your Majesty?
My apologies for taking so long. First I have the Republic to deal with, then I have the droids, then I have the company.
Any way I can help.
It is good of you to offer, but your best form of assistance would be to keep your head down. It is good of you to offer, but your best form of assistance would be to keep your head down.
So yeah, that I think that happens a couple of times where the voice, the dialogue line repeats itself twice. I don't. That doesn't normally happen, but it will happen a few times. So basically, I know we said that we're a Jedi consular, but we have, and I didn't even go to our character screen to show you yet, but I will. Maybe if I get the chance after this conversation. We have no force powers. We have no nothing, and we're a doctor trying to do something. All these factions are assembling for something. It hasn't really been explained to us yet. Keep my head down. I've been working on this project for years.
It has been a long time since I handled a delegation like this. Andron was only chosen for this meeting because of its present neutrality. The Republic officials are overcautious because of it. The company are overstepping, and the droid...
What's the Republic's problem?
I don't know, but something is panicking the lead diplomat. Something to do with the droid leader.
I wonder what could be wrong with the droid leader. Why do you keep saying the company? What company?
How should I know? They are a very secretive group. How should I know? They are
There we
a very
go.
secretive group.
What droid?
Oh, him. He says he's leading the new droid order. Simple arrogance, if you ask me.
Well, I suppose we had better get on with it then.
Keep your head, Doctor. These negotiators are so anxious a Trace Park could ignite them.
Republic delegates arriving, Your Majesty.
What's her name?
Bastila Shan.
I'll stick with Bastila.
If you have a problem with it, I have a blaster pistol.
So, you're the scientist, the doctor.
Yes?
Nothing, I suppose. You're just a little young.
Hey, I'm not much older.
My point entirely. Is your Majesty ready to proceed?
Her Majesty is putting her foot down, Bastila. The presentation will not proceed until all delegates arrive.
I think that means we'll wait.
Statement. HK-47 has arrived and is ready to be served.
That wasn't what you used to say.
Mocking statement. Did I hear air escaping? My audio receptors detect a wheezing.
Arrogant assassin.
Master stealer.
Traitor.
Meatbag.
So I like the voice acting of... actually, the voices... I guess what I'm saying is the sound of the voices for both HK and Bastila. The two of you are old friends?
Long story.
Company delegates arriving, Your Majesty.
I hope I'm not interrupting everyone.
Further mockery. Wonderful. More air escaping.
You're the company delegate?
We've had dealings before, perhaps?
Company my rear bolts.
Don't tell me you're...
Irritated answer. Jealous of an organic? I must have that emotion somewhere in my memory banks. Query. Are explosions in your palace commonplace, Your Majesty?
What? No!
Canis, I have come for your blood, on behalf of those you have wronged.
Confused statement. Well, that was interesting timing.
You would even attack me here?
You framed me.
I did not.
Watch it.
Oh no.
Go!
Assassination protocol initiated.
Here we go.
So things are accelerating pretty quickly. Before we get out of here, let me show you this. So here's our stats. We have no experience. We're Jedi Counselor level 1, but we have no force powers and we have no abilities. We've got no powers at all. So, yeah, let's pause. So negotiations have broken down. We don't really know what we were meeting here for. I'm assuming it's sort of some sort of archaeological project, but I don't really know. I don't even know if I can target anybody. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I can't target them. I'm not supposed to fight them. So we're just gonna leave. We're gonna run away with Sig. Yeah. Oh, this is can I? Yeah, HK. What does it say? HK-51? Oh, I guess I can target them. Wait, where's Sig? Is she not in my party? No. Okay, I guess I don't have to worry about her. Oh, she's right here. Yeah, she says so much for the funding. I really think we're supposed to have some sort of collaborative project with all those different groups, and negotiations just broke down for apparently no reason at all. We'll worry about that later. For now, just keep your head down and find somewhere safe. Plenty of other backers out there. Keep moving and don't get killed. Don't you ever shut up. Grab a blaster. I have her blaster. Let's say the first one.
Finding.
Oh, here we go. Sig has joined your party. She's a technical master with computers, as well as a competent unarmed fighter. Great. So if we look at her, let's go over here and look at her stats. She is quite intelligent, and her skills, yeah, a good computer use. So she's actually really good at all the things that we're terrible at, which is pretty much everything except for persuasion. And she's got oh, I can barely see it. She's got a +4 to attack, unarmed. I wonder if we have an energy shield. Maybe we'll use that on ourselves. Back up. Oh, fine. We'll give it to her. Who cares? Let's get out of this and get moving. And to change part. Okay, there we go. And so we've got these guys here. I don't know. Like, I don't have the option to attack them. So we're just gonna skip this whole fight. Republic versus droids. And this guy just hanging out.
Keep back.
Leaving already. I am actually armed.
Give me a few seconds and... Yes, sorry to leave you empty-handed, but one does value one's life.
Hey, take us with you.
And why would I...
All of your guards seem either busy or, dead.
Very well, you can pilot, but I must warn you, if anyone kills me, I'll be very upset.
Aye, sir.
I hate you, Sig? Really? Let's say the first one. Should be interesting.
The shuttle?
As per your instructions, Kylos should be dead very soon.
Excellent. Though do not underestimate my assassin. He is a capable survivor, and I do not expect him to die, merely to be incapacitated.
Sir?
Find a ship and follow his trail. Subdue him, and return to me with his fragile form. Warning, do not let your personal feelings concerning him cloud your actions. I need him alive.
As you wish.
Let us all survive. Hey, where's Kanos?
He can't have gone far.
Well, we won't find anything standing here. Lead on.
So, here we are in the first 30 minutes. Oh, it's really quite dark in here. We have met a queen. We traveled to Onderon. We met the queen. We saw a big fight. We didn't actually fight anything ourselves, and we crashed on, I believe this is probably going to be Duxon. We can't have gotten too far. Yeah, we're on Duxon. We will search the area for signs of life, and we will do that in the next video. So as you can tell, this is going to be a little bit different from things we've gone before. It's quite ambitious. I understand this is quite a long mod, and we'll have a lot of things to do, but we're just getting started here. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed our time together. If you have any questions about how to install the mod, or if you have any suggestions as far as this goes, let me know in the comments below. We'll see you next time. Take care.